Allahabad में है, and there is a capital is Kosambi. And thereafter we have seen Sursena, Mathura, Panchala, Ahichatra or Kampilya. Then Panchala, Ahichatra and Kampilya, Kuru, Hastinapur, or you can say Indraprasth. Thereafter Matsya, and the Matsya said, I said, yes, Virat Nagari. And Kamboja, कौन रखता है? राजा लोग, Rajput. And thereafter we have seen Gandhara, Taxila. And then छेद करेंगे तो क्या जाएगी आपके दिमाग में? शक्ति एंड मती, शक्ति मती, and then Avanti, yes, Ujjain, and Asmaka, blue color Potana. Understood it? Now I said that important republics, if I talk about, Cambodia able to locate, Kuru able to locate, Panchal able to locate, Malla able to locate, and then Vajji able to locate. समझ में आया? Which are top? Which are we have seen? This is in a Vajji, Malla, Koshala नहीं है, Kuru, Panchala and Cambodia. These are, I said that, republics. And there are some other republics are there. It is in a, you know, that Lichavi, that is in the Chota sa Bihar mein, it is under the Vajji, and also Sakya, you know that the Sakya clan se kaun hai? Mr. Nepal mein kaun hai? Buddha. And there is a Kolia, Bhagga, Moria, Nepal ke Kolia, Bhagga, Moria, and Moria ke naam se kya hai? Siwalik is in the Churia, Moria hills are there. Understood? Therefore I said that these are also some smaller, what is I said that? So there are the two types of republic. One state made republic, another is some combination of what? Republics. And republic ka matlab samajhte honge aap. And then I said that these republican states have a Gana Parishad. What is there? And then I have talked about in the early Vedic, and then there is an, I said there is an what? Some non-monarchical states are there. जिसको क्या बोलते हैं वहाँ पे? गणपति. तब मैंने ये समझाया था. गणपति और ज्येष्ठा. I said this republican states are a Gan Parishad or assembly of senior responsible citizens. Gan Parishad had the supreme authority in the state, and all the administrative decisions were taken by this Parishad. And again, the republics are basically of two types: republic comprising a single tribe, or those of Sakya, Kolias, or Mallas kind of it, and the republics comprises of several tribes. It is like Vajji. Understood? So single tribe based republics, and then many. Let us see difference between what is in a republics and monarch. वो नहीं जो आप समझते हैं यहाँ पे जो है वो. I said that in republics every tribal oligarch claimed share in the revenues from the peasants. तो जितने भी there is a, suppose in the Vajji there are several, I said the tribal groups are there, and when finally the revenue will come, they will be what? Shared between the confederates. Understood? And in the monarchy, the king claimed to be the original whole recipient of whatever it has been grown in their region. This is the difference between why I said that republics and monarchy. In the tribal oligarchy, that is in a, or republic, each Raja was free to maintain their own little army under along with their senapati within the confederacy. आप confederacy में हैं, लेकिन you can maintain your own army. But in a monarchy, यदि कोई ट्राइबल ग्रुप आपके साथ भी है, there will be that those tribal group will not be able to maintain their own army. Only the standing army will belongs to whom? King. और standing हो या mustered. Last आते आते कि standing हुआ, but there is an armies are generally what? Mustered. But there is a groups are fixed. Which tribal groups will be there? Republics found under the leadership of oligarchies, and while a monarchy functioned under the individual leadership. Yes or no? And the Brahmanas had a considerable influence on what? Monarchical. And then while they were relegated to the background in the republics. Republics में थोड़ा सा क्या है? Problem है. Seniors are there. This is the, now we are going to see, I said Persian invasion. Understood? Invasion done by Persian. And after the Persian, who did invade on India? Greek. Who invaded India? First Persian, then I said that Greek. And you can remember over here like this, I said that Persian. Who invaded India in the initial period? Persian. Then there is a coming of Greeks. Understood? So Persian followed by Greeks. So northwest of India is earlier in the hand of, first it is Greeks or Persians? Persians. And when the Greek Alexander invaded, there is an influence of which one in the northwest India? Persians. The Persian power must have decreased. Persian power must have decreased. और इतना नहीं, बहुत ज़्यादा decrease हुआ होगा, then they can come. Because if the Greeks are coming, they need to come from where? By defeating all these Persians, Iraq and all. They need to come after defeating itself. Otherwise, they cannot be able to reach here. So already Persians are defeated, then northwest में influence is already weak itself. They are able to reach. So Alexander को आप suppose कर सकते हो कि it is in a what has put in a hard effort. They have defeated so many, and thereafter they reached India. लेकिन Bias river is what ultimate last point from where after there he did not move into India. So India फिर आया कहाँ वो? Yes, Bias से ही returned. And there is a famous ruler is there is a Mahapadmananda and Ghanananda. The Nanda dynasty, which is not supposed to be the Kshatriya, and there I said that on the basis of their power, by seeing their army, somebody says that they return back. So we are going to see Persian invasion, which I said that Persian and then Alexander. उसके बाद कौन आए? Some Greeks come, Indo-Greeks, जो आपको लोगों को बताया था, around 200 BC, 200 BC, Indo-Greeks camps, and then some सेंट्रल एशिया के कुछ रीजन साउथ का जो है, सेंट्रल एशिया की साउथ रीजन बैक्ट्रियंस, याद है ना, बैक्ट्रिया, जेसी रोड, उससे मैं बताया था मैं. एंड देयर आफ्टर दे आर कमिंग ऑफ व्हाट? साकास, 90 बीसी अराउंड. जस्ट एक राउंड फिगर, बीसी ये तो याद करना नहीं है कोई, दे आर नॉट गोइंग टू आस्क. सो हु केम फर्स्ट? पर्शियंस, देन कमिंग ऑफ ग्रीक्स, देन देयर इज अ कमिंग ऑफ इंडो ग्रीक्स एंड बैक्ट्रियंस. हु केम? Indo-Greeks and thereafter it is followed by, yes, tell me, Sakas. थोड़े से समय के लिए there is a coming of Pahalwas. Who is there? Pahalwas, and then thereafter Kushanas. Understood? So which are the invasion in India? Yes, tell me. Persian, Greek, Indo-Greeks and Bactria, and then Sakas. एंड देन पल्लवास नहीं, पल्लवास वहां पे, ये पहलवास हैं. वेरी गुड, पल्लवास बोले जा रहे हो, वो साउथ में देयर, व्हाट इज इन द, अंडरस्टूड, इट इज पहलवास, क्लियर. एंड देन आई से कुशानास और यूची. दिमाग में स्टोर हो गया? यस. लेट अस गो एंड सी, लाइक आई सेड दैट पर्शियन इन्वेजन. फर्स्ट वी आर गोइंग टू सी, and they are the contributor of, I said that, Kharoshthi script. Which script? And then आपको, if you remember that, if I have talked about our pillars, Ashokan pillars, क्या था? It is an what? Monolithic. But इससे भी पहले pillar was existing, pillar structure, Achaemenian. Which one I said that? And who were the Achaemenian? Persian. Who were there? So before it, because it is fluted, जिसको बोलते थे fluted, and then it is made up of different rocks. It is not monolithic. Indian pillars are what? Monolithic. Ashokan, Mauryans are monolithic. Then you can see that Achaemenian rulers of Iran, who expanded their empire at the same time as the Magadhan king. 500-600 BC से 400 BC किसको मैंने बताया था? मगध. If you remember, 600 BC to 400 BC, Magad, and 400 BC to 200 BC, Maurya. So at the time of Magadha, 518 BC की किसकी बात कर रहा हूँ? Persians. Yes. So Persians जब मगध grow कर रहा था, at the time there is an also I am talking about Achaemenian Persians, and they were who expanded their empire at the same time as the Magadha kings, took advantage of political disunity on the northwest frontier. Northwest frontier कभी भी, आज की बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, दिख रहा है ना, northwest, it was never what? United. And everyone has taken the advantage of it. Everyone. चाहे वो मोहम्मद गौरी, whether Muhammad Ghazni, whether Muhammad bin Qasim, Mughals, everyone, it is always, if there is any united region, any united state is existing, so no one can. कल पास किया था Khyber and Bolan pass. They can defeat anyone, but there is one thing is there. Whatever the state is existing in this region, always what is fighting for their scores. I am stronger, fighting for their scores. Scores मतलब मेरा score अच्छा है, मेरा score अच्छा है, तो always trying to what is becoming. They are more smarter than the others. So therefore, there is never unity in this region, and that is the reason it is always what is vulnerable. Anyone coming and defeating and then entering into India. Understood? So this is the reason I said that. आप एक रीजन ये भी कहोगे कि it is I said that why they are coming to the पानीपत में लड़ाई भी हुआ, तो one that is the reason is that political disunity. Yes or not? What is there? Always in the northwest of India, what is there? Political disunity. One reason is this. और जब मैपिंग भी बताता हूँ, that time I said several times. और वो कैसे रीजन से जाना चाहेंगे? वो ओपन प्लेन एरिया, वाइड ओपन प्लेन एरिया, या माउंटेनस रीजन छोटा सा है, देन उठ कर कहीं घोड़ा उनका ऐसे जा रहा है, कहीं पे ऐसे जा रहा है, ऐसे क्रॉस करना चाहते हैं along with their whole things. They need to cross what? Yes, in plain area. अच्छा, they need to think of crossing several rivers or few rivers. तो think of जहाँ पे उनको few rivers instead of crossing all the 5-6 rivers जो Indus and there, so they will think of crossing less rivers. Yes or not? The less effort will be there. Understood it? And then they will come to the Bhatinda in Punjab, and the whole Bhatinda is large open area. And after the Bhatinda, they directly reach to the what? Panipat or Kurukshetra. And therefore the war is taking place. So many, what is in a war at Panipat has been taken place? Because of this reason. Or because of what I said that? Or Kurukshetra. Understood? Battle of Tarai has been taken place. So why it is taking place? Because that, and it is known as, Punjab mein Bhatinda is known as Tabre Hind. Bhatinda को क्या बोलते हैं? Tabre Hind means gateway of India. It is known as what? Tabar -I Hind. Tabre Hind. So I said that, let us see. So which is going to attack in the northwest of India because of it is in a political disunity and highly vulnerable. The Maghdan king took advantage of political disunity over the northwest frontier. The Iranian rulers Darius penetrated into northwest India by the 518 BC and annexed Punjab and then west of Indus and Sindh. Most of the region has been annexed. And then Punjab and Sindh. They have converted their whole empire. Persian Empire has converted their whole empire into 20 provinces. And then Punjab and Sindh become one of the what? Princes. And that is known as a satrapi. That is known as what? Satrapi. So that I said he divided the provinces into what? 20 satrapi, which considered to be the richest and the most populous and then province of the Persian Empire according to the Herodotus. आपने सुना होगा, is the famous historian Herodotus. And then in the Punjab and Sindh satrapi was the 20th in the Persian Empire. ये लोग कहते हैं 20th, 19th, and was considered to be the richest and most popular province of the Persia. बस इतना ही है, कितना 360 will be talents of the gold dust. It is not necessary, but there I said that out of the whole satrapis, which is the satrapi is supposed to be most richest? Punjab and Sindh. And you know that why? This is the reason completely fertile. Sindh को थोड़ा सा छोड़ दें, but Punjab is completely, I said that, completely fertile. And जहाँ agriculture होगा, then उस समय तो यही था ना कि मेरी खुशी हो गई if there is something like this. आज के डेट में क्या हो गया? सबसे गरीब यही बन गया. This reason become. I said that only the Punjab has taken the best decision, and that I said that it is an annual tribute. I said that like this. The Kharoshti script was used on the northwestern frontier, and I said that since then up till about 4th century AD it was existing, and on the eve of Alexander invasion, the whole of Persian Empire has been finished. Understood? So he 26 BC, and that time Persian Empire become weak, and he attacked in 518 BC. How many? So after a great, लगभग around 200 BC gap is there. Yes. So I said that हमने क्या बोला? Yes. Yes, tell me. Persian Empire. Who is the Persian ruler? Darius, Achaemenian. Yes. and they invaded into the India, northwest India, due to the what? Lack of political unity. And then they have been able to enter into India in this part, and that and easily able to cover Punjab region, and then Sindh region and west of Indus. And then Punjab and Sindh become one of the best, what is enough for their wealth. Yes, and that is one of the 20th satrapies. And they have introduced, which one? Was used on the northern since then the up till above the 14th century AD. Up till बोल रहा हूँ ना. And then they entered, and then they have also introduced which script? Kharosthi. Who has introduced? Yes, tell me. Persian Empire, and it is also known as Achaemenian. And who was the ruler? I said that who initially attacked? Darius. वहाँ पे भी मैंने दिखाया था Darius. And thereafter it is clear. Effects of Persian invasion. उससे effect क्या आया? What is the effect? I said that introduction of India. What is an Aramic form of writing? At the Achaemenian, and the latter developed into Kharosthi script. Which script? Aramic has been converted into, and then promotion of which trade? Indo-Iranian trade. Geographical exploration of Indus and which sea? Indus and Arabian Sea, and then we can utilize for the better in the future for the transportation and all, and leading to opening of new water route. Okay, Arabian Sea मिल गया तो हम लोग directly क्या करेंगे? We will take to and move towards the Persian Gulf. जैसे हम लोग ने देखा था that I said that IBC people are using.